Good morning, y'all. So today I am embarking on my first desert safari experience here in Doha, Qatar. I moved to Doha about 6 months ago and I am just now getting to experience the desert. So if you don't know, in the summertime in Doha, it gets as high as like 120 degrees. So when I came, it was super hot and I never got to do the desert because I didn't want to have a heat stroke out there. So I'm just now getting to experience it for the first time. Qatar is actually also my first country in the Middle East and the Gulf region in general. So I'm just super excited. I've never been in a desert before and this is a first for me. So I thought I'd bring you guys along and share this moment together. I'm gonna meet up with my tour operator at a metro station near the National Museum here in Qatar, and then we will go out. It's about a 4-hour tour, so I'm super excited, and let's go. Definitely wanted to kind of have this cover up. I never leave my house with anything that's like super over revealing on the shoulders and arms without something like this to go along just in case I need it. So we are all ready to go. So the desert is about 1 hour away from Doha's main city center. I met my guide at a pickup point, then we were on our way. The drive to the desert was interesting. As someone who lives in kind of the hype and excitement of the city, I'm always in awe at how different Doha gets the further you drive away from West Bay. Our first stop was at this location to ride ATVs, but before riding, we had a karak chai tea break. Karak is one of my favorite drinks in this region, and it's great for an energy boost, especially as someone who's not a coffee drinker. I actually was not planning to get on an ATV. I was just gonna watch, which you'll hear me explain about soon, which is why I watch everyone go ahead first. So I actually was not gonna do the ATV riding because I thought it was racing, but they told me that it's not and you can kind of go at your own pace. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on a bike. Survived the ATV ride. It wasn't as bad as I thought. So as you guys saw, there were a bunch of like different tracks here, and I was able to go at my own pace, but it worked out. I survived, and now we move on with our tour.
You are scared. I loved it because you're scared. That's why I do the hard adventure.
No, don't do that. Just drive through slowly, briskly.
No. What do you say? Slow, fast.
Fast.
Wait, life is for living.
Don't be scared.
Once everyone got back, it was time for a camel ride. The last time I rode a camel is when I was 8 years old at the Philadelphia Zoo, and it was not a pleasant experience. I was terrified, so honestly, I was prepared to back out of this ride if needed, but I decided to go for it and happy to share it was not scary at all. After the camels came time for dune bashing. I wasn't sure what to expect because although I've watched videos, I just could not imagine a 4x4 basically gliding across sand, but I was ready and it was the highlight of the day. Throughout so many moments of this part of the tour, I was just captivated by how breathtaking the scenery was and how I can't wait to take all of my future visitors dune bashing so they can experience it for themselves. And well, let me just let you guys see. Next stop was dune surfing, but not before our stunning guide got some great pictures and videos of us all. Due to the high winds, everyone was advised to just sit instead of standing up as we took the journey down. And last but not least, our last stop of the day was a visit to the inland sea, a spot where the desert meets the sea. Qatar is one of few countries where this is a thing, I believe, and I'm glad I got to see it. We stopped to put the pressure back into the tires of the car before heading back to Doha. Alright guys, so I am back home now. That was an incredible tour. I absolutely loved it. So like I said, it was my first time in the desert and I think that really set the bar high. I'm really excited to continue going out there. I want to do a night desert as well, so I'll let y'all know how that goes, hopefully. But yeah, if you're interested in booking the same tour, I left the link down in the description box. Be sure to follow me for more of my adventures here in Qatar and life in Qatar, and I will see y'all in the next video, wherever in the world that may take me.